everyone, and welcome to the daily newspaper analysis, which is brought to you by LawSikho. So today we actually have a lot of things to discuss. Firstly, we'll be moving forward with this editorial that we have taken from the Indian Express that talks about the recent banning of PFI, what exactly this is, and under which provision has PFI been banned will be discussed here. Then we have news updates and legal news for the day. So the central government recently issued a notification that held that the PFI, that is the Popular Front of India, it was an unlawful organization under the powers imbued by Section 3 of the UAPA, that is the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Basically, Popular Front of India is like one of the political association, political parties that is recently has come up into news, and the central government has said that there are questions of illegal funding coming to the PFI, and thus using Section 3 of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, this has been now banned. So declaring an organization, yes, basically this organization unlawful means the membership is now deemed a criminal offense and all the properties are seized. So if at all now, if anyone remains to be a member or wants to become a new member of PFI, that would be considered as a criminal offense, and also all the properties that were associated with it have been seized for now. Section 7 of the UAPA says the government has a power to prohibit the use of funds for the purposes of the organization, and the appeal for ban lies with the UAPA tribunal. And let's see that what if at all the appeal goes, so what will be the decision after that. So the UAPA tribunal has been notoriously criticized for being opaque. Now, of course, we know that transparency definitely has been an issue when it comes to the Indian system of governance, and even if we talk about UAPA as well. And even for the UAPA tribunal, it has been said that it has not been very transparent in its activities and decisions. Rather, a very opaque approach has been taken so far. So further, the central government is known to submit evidences in sealed envelope, which means the defendants cannot refute the claims made. So now this, of course, will make it very difficult for the people from PFI to defend their case, because the real allegations, the real grounds that the central government might have used have not been made clear to the other party. Till date, there has been only one instance where the ban due to classification was lifted by the tribunal. And let's hope that whatever decision is taken in this case, it is definitely in the merit of truth and only in the benefit of society. Let's see what do we have for news updates today. Firstly, Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman named the Prince Minister. So Saudi Arabia's powerful Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has been appointed Prime Minister by a royal decree. The Crown Prince already wields wide powers and is seen as the kingdom's day-to-day leader. Secondly, West Zone beat South Zone to win 2022 Duleep Trophy. Please just remember that the Duleep Trophy is associated with the game of cricket. So in this, the West Zone has beaten South Zone to win the 2022 Duleep Trophy. Thirdly, Chandigarh Airport to be named after Bhagat Singh. Now, this we have done previously as well. So, after a consensus from the Haryana and Punjab governments, so Chandigarh International Airport officially will be named after freedom fighter Bhagat Singh on his birth anniversary, that is September 28th. The controversy between Punjab and Haryana and over their claims, it actually became came to a consensus, and it was a decade-long efforts that were taken by the successive governments. Fourthly, International Day for Universal Access to Information. So the 2022 edition of the International Day for Universal Access to Information will be an opportunity to discuss e-governance and artificial intelligence with a view to assuring the right to access information. The theme will enable discussions about both the benefits and risks of e-governance and artificial intelligence. Fifthly, Asha Parikh to be bestowed with 52nd Dada Saheb Phalke Award. So veteran actress Asha Parikh has been declared the recipient of the 2022 Dada Saheb Phalke Award, making her the 52nd awardee of the honor. Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting Anurag Thakur announced her name recently. Sixthly, DRDO conducts successful test flight of the missile, and the name of this missile is Very Short Range Air Defense System. So it was done on September 27th and at the range in Chandipur off the coast of Odisha. And seventh one, rather the most important news for today, General Anil Chauhan has been appointed as the new CDS. As we all know that after the sad, demise of the earlier and also the first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, who actually, along with his wife, met an accident, a helicopter crash, and he lost his life. So now Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan, the military advisor to the National Security Council Secretariat and a former Eastern Army commander, will be India's next Chief of Defence Staff. And if let's know a little more about him, he was born on 18th May 1961. He was commissioned into the 11 Gorkha Rifles, that was the same regiment as that of General Bipin Rawat, in 1981. As a Chief of Defence Staff, he will also be the permanent chairman of the Chiefs of the Staff Committee, that is for all the three militaries that we have, all the three forces that we have, and the single point military advisor to the Defence Minister. The post of CDS was lying vacant for 9 months, as we recently know, after the country's first CDS, General Bipin Rawat, was killed in a helicopter crash in Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, last December. Now, let's see what do we have for legal updates today. So this is also for the legal field, one of the most important updates, that the Centre has appointed Senior Advocate R. Venkataramani as the next Attorney General for India. So the central government has appointed Senior Advocate R. Venkataramani as the Attorney General of India. Earlier, Senior Attorney Mukul Rohatgi had turned down the offer. Secondly, victim has no right to drop case of non-compoundable offence of serious and heinous nature, says the Allahabad High Court. So the Allahabad High Court held that a victim has no right to drop a case when the same was about a non-compoundable offence of serious and heinous nature. The state prosecutes the offender in such a case. This was held in the case of Bundu and 13 others, and the state of Uttar Pradesh in another. This was all for today. We hope you liked the session. Thank you so much for staying tuned with LawSikho. If you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box below, or you can also scan this QR code that you can see on your screens right now. Thank you so much.